Yes.
So you've got to send back from table 9. They've been here since 12:30, which is an hour, and they think that looks like garbage basically and is dry.
Now I've seen you send some stuff back. What's happened?
The sorbet was a little bit melted. The meal was also cold.
We can't eat tortellini cold, I think.
Okay, Kirk, Michelle, come here. Yeah, over here now.
I just thought, oh my God, nothing worse than the wrath of Steve.
See this? This is no good, yeah? These tortillas are cold, yeah? You gotta come up together, guys. Yeah? Okay? One's up, one's not. Next one's up, the other one's not. Gonna get together, talk, and come up. Come on, let's get back. Let's do this next table right,
Thanks,
yeah?
Chef.
Okay?
This is where you are playing as a team. You play as a team, and you all have to fit the puzzles together.
Come on, come on. Torts are up and waiting, yeah? We don't want these back. Michelle, that looks like shit, yeah?
Yeah.
Look at that. Throw that away. Throw it away.
I ended up having Steve, the head chef, come over and say, here's how I want you to do it.
Now this, yeah? Watch. Just pulling it forward like that, and you're pushing it right on the side, right?
So after that, I started really nailing my dishes. They started looking better and better and better. Entrees up. I feel really proud.
Perfect, yeah?
Right. So I've seen everyone under the stress of having to get their dishes up, and now it's my turn.
Chef, first dessert's up.
Yes!
My first batch of fondants that came out looked perfect. They were just a little bit jiggly.
New order. Let's pick up 5 beef, 1 rare, 1 medium, 1 medium rare, 1 medium well, 1 well done.
It's so important to cook the meat as how it's ordered, because if I waste all this beef, it's going to get sent back and I'm going to run out of beef to serve for the rest of the day.
The beef fillet, how are you cooking that? Butter poaching it?
Yep, poaching it into the butter sauce.
You can understand why the chef is wanting to butter poach it. You know, it's a beautiful piece of meat. It's Angus beef. It's got a +8 score of marbling. With a quality product like that, you can't go wrong.
The sauce almost spoiled it for me, but the beef was very tender and juicy, so that made up for it, really.
It's not too salty or too flavoured. It's just a piece of barbecued beef, yeah.
The gravy or sauce has still got some powder. I was just asking whether chefs would mind if I actually took it home for the dogs, because I think they'd like it. I've got to send back. There was powder on the sauce.
I get 1 or 2 dishes sent back.
Yeah, let's go. I need a medium rare beef now. Aiden, there's powder in the sauce. I need 1 up right now. Right now.
You start freaking out.
If I don't serve it right, they're going to throw it back. I'm going to have to cook it again, which slows down the whole service, and that affects everyone.
2 fondants, up! Second batch of fondants come, serve them out. They look fine to me.
We had the chocolate torte, but it was just terribly burnt from the outside all the way in. And
It looked like it should have been really, really nice, but it's burnt. Sorry.
What's wrong with it? It's burnt. Oh.
So I'm plating a dish as usual, and then all of a sudden I hear, burnt fondants!
Okay, I need another fondant, yeah? They said the last one was burnt. Watch how you put it on the tray. If it's too hot at the bottom, it burns, okay?
I wanted to make Steve proud, and a burnt fondant isn't going to make Steve proud.
We need 1 right now.
You put so much effort into creating and making the dish so perfect, and someone's looked at it and told me it was burnt. It hurt. Is that burnt?
Yeah, let's see it. No, that's good to go. That's perfect. Yeah, that's the way I want it.
Chef, new fondant is up.
Wait, that's the way. You gotta make sure someone sends it back. It has to be perfect, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want them to complain it twice.
Yes, chef.
Yeah, go.
Happy with that?
Cool, yes. Strain it, and you're there. That is a good garnish, yeah?
The high point of service for me was either when I finally kind of really was getting my head around putting it together.
Guys, we're picking up the last table for entrees. 1 kingfish, 1 torte.
Another one?
Or when it was over.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That was exciting.
It's my, that's my dish. The entree service is over. I'm exhausted, relieved. It was just the most amazing rush I've ever had. Charlie?
Good work. Good work. Good work. Did well. Did well.
Thank you.
Guys, it's 20 to 2. You heard it. Entree service is now over.
So I know that I need to pick up speed and I know I need to be on my game. And the third batch of fondants that came out were falling over.
No, no. Chef, they're not...
What's wrong?
They're all runny.
I lift the mould off the fondant and they totally collapse.
Look, they're too...
Oh, they're too runny.
And we put them in longer, they're too hard.
If the oven cools down, yeah, they're going to take a little longer to cook.
Set.
Yeah.
That's batch number 3 and I really need to start getting them right.
Yeah, how long beef, how long pork? 5 minutes.
You up in the beef?
Yep, just getting the cheek.
Beginning of service, I was lost. You know, I didn't quite understand, you know, the calls for orders and things like that.
And this is the last 2 mains, guys. 4 beef, 2 medium rare, 2 medium, and 4 pork.
But once that clicked in for me, I really felt confident and I started to fire up.
Yeah.
2 pork, come in.
And you helping us with dinner, right?
I'm glad it's all over, but at the same time, it was a real buzz.
Well, I don't think I've ever sweat that much in my life.
I know.
The fact that I've got through this whole service being an amateur chef, and it's a one-hat restaurant, which is no easy feat. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, I'm sort of the only one in here. It's gone really quiet.
By the end of service, I was going really great. At one point, I had 9 plates on the workbench at once. I felt like a machine.
Yum. I love it.
I was so happy and so relieved that all that hard work paid off.
Right, guys, it's 3:30. Service is over. Come forward, please. Come on.
Come on, Alex. Come on, Eamon. Brilliant job. Well done. I think you should all pat each other on the back. Yeah, fantastic. Well done.
Well done, guys. Well done.
So George and I are going to go and taste your dishes, decide who's cooked the best dish of the day, and, of course, in the end, who has to leave the competition.
Everyone seems pretty happy, so we'll see what happens when it comes to judgment.